Hey guys, it's day 26 of VALO, and I'm really sorry for the webcam video again, but I was literally like 4 minutes into my video for today and my camera died. So I'm gonna start again, I guess. I have my service awards tonight, so hopefully I'll have all of that footage edited and put up tomorrow for day 27. I have school today, which is what I'm gonna do after I'm finished this video. I'm gonna head out there. So I thought before I go, I would kind of do a video today about my experiences in school. So when I was younger, I moved around a lot for school. I was in one school for kindergarten, one for grade 1, 2, and half of 3, another one to finish grade 3, another one for 4, 5, and half of 6. Then I moved away and I finished grade 6 in another school, and then I went to middle school in grade 7, and I moved back to BC for grade 8 through 12. I stayed in one school. So when I started grade 8, I was awkward as almost any, grade 8s are. But I was in band because I had been in beginning band in grade 6 and I played in grade 7 as well. And so I was in band in grade 8, concert band it was called. And I was also in the jazz band, in the jazz B band, which is like the junior band. So that was cool. I just kind of did it for the first half of the semester, first half of the year. And then when the second half of the year came around, I actually started hanging out in the band room because I didn't really like hanging out in the hallways or whatever the heck it was I was doing before that. So I started hanging out in the band room, and I found out that the coolest people hung out in there. Well, it might not have actually been the coolest, but I thought they were the coolest people. And so in grade 8, I met some really good friends, and I started hanging out in the band room, and then that year was over. So then I started grade 9, and I just hung out in the band room all year. I was in concert band again, and I joined concert choir halfway through the year when I figured out that I could drop one of my electives and do half a year of choir. And I also was invited to play in the senior jazz band. Me and my friend were both invited to play trumpet for the senior jazz band. And yeah, I play trumpet, just so you know. And then, so that was that grade 9. Oh, grade 9 was my first big music tour. Every year, the music department would go on a tour, and we would perform, or we would compete. In grade 8, it was just performances. We went around, I think, Calgary. I think we did Alberta. In grade 9, we drove down to Anaheim, and we did competition in California, and that was really cool. But I didn't get to go with any of my really good friends because my friend who joined senior jazz band with me wasn't allowed to go on this tour. So I went with all these people that I only slightly knew, which was a little awkward, but it was so much fun. And that year we won the entire competition. We were the only Canadian band down there, and it was really cool. We sang "O Canada" in the lobby, and all the seniors were getting teared up, and it was a pretty emotional experience. And so that was kind of when I got to know everybody in the band program, because spending 4 days together on a charter bus really changes people. That's also how I met my first serious boyfriend, Cody, and we dated for just over 2 years. So then grade 10, I think that's when I joined show choir, which was it's like Glee Club if you watch Glee. And it was a lot of fun. And I was also in concert band, concert choir, and senior jazz band still. So there was a lot of band in there. That year, what tour did we do that year? We went to Seattle in grade 10, which wasn't the biggest tour, but we still competed, and we had time to kind of explore and everything. That was the nice thing about going to California. Wait, grade 10. Never mind. I'm not there yet. I thought I missed something. So grade 9, yeah, it wasn't a crazy experience or anything. It was a pretty small tour. Grade 11 is when the good stuff happened. So I think I'm getting my numbers all mixed up. But yeah, I'm on grade 11 now. So in grade 11, we went to LA. That was our tour. Crap, I messed it all up. Grade 9, we went to San Francisco. And we still competed. Everything else was right. We just went to San Francisco instead of Anaheim. And so we got to see like Alcatraz and Fisherman's Wharf and all that stuff. Grade 11 is when we went to Anaheim and LA, and we got to spend like 2 days in Disneyland, and we went to Universal Studios, and we did like a bus tour of LA and all that kind of cool stuff, and we walked around downtown, and we saw like the Chinese theater and all that, the handprints and everything. So that was that, and we won that competition as well, I think. Oh yeah, that one, we had the awards ceremony in Disneyland, and after the awards ceremony, we ran around Disneyland singing "We Are the Champions," which is kind of boastful, I guess, but it was fun at the time. Looking back on it now, I'm like, But the thing about that tour is everybody got sick. I think like 80% of the people who went on that tour got sick. And so we had to perform with colds, and some people had flus, and it was just bad news. But evidently we still were pretty good. So then grade 12 came along, and I joined beginning band again, because I wanted to learn more instruments. So I ended up learning the flute, and I played baritone sax in the final concert in my prom dress, which was kind of interesting. That tour, we just went to Calgary again, so it wasn't a big deal again. But when I graduated, I was super sad because my college that I was going to, it doesn't have a music program. So that was kind of the end of my music career. I was in it for, I guess, 7 years, and I haven't really played in 5 years, which is really sad. But now I'm in my 5th year of university. I really don't want to get into my university experience because honestly there is no exciting news about it. I don't like university. This is, like I said, my 5th year. I haven't done anything exciting. I don't even know if I'm close to graduating. So that's that thing. But I think that if I was in a music program, I'd probably be, more inclined to want to do things and go to school and do my work and do whatever. But I'm not, and I'm going for academics, and it's not what I want to be doing. But then again, I don't even know if music is what I'd want to be doing. So that's my position right now. So I guess I'll end this. It's like 7.5 minutes long. I wasn't expecting it to be this long. But I guess what I'll just say to kind of finish this is that's my music experience. And I guess if you want to take anything away from that, it would be to do what you want to do in post-secondary. Don't do what you think is what you should be doing, because I think that if I had kind of bucked up and moved away from home, because I'm still living at home, if I'd moved away from home and gone to a college further away that had a good music program, I think I'd be a lot happier, and I think I would have already been graduated. But I didn't want to leave, so now I'm here in my 5th year not doing what I want. So do what you want. Doesn't matter how far away it is, or if you think you can't do it, just do it. Anyways, so that's kind of my thing. I will see you tomorrow with my footage from the service awards, and yeah, so I will see you then. Bye!